Hello, my name is Norshaudina Hani and I'll be presenting the introduction, objectives, and problem statement. First, the introduction. Palm oil was first introduced in Malaysia in 1875 and has since then become one of the primary industries in the country. Palm oil industry is one of the nation's biggest industry and contributes up to 25.8% of world's palm oil production. The production produces multiple waste and zero waste management has been applied to utilize all the byproducts produced. Next, the main objectives of this study is to study the control system of the zero waste management in the palm oil industry and to determine the suitable control system for the treatment process in the palm oil industry. Next, the problem statement are: due to the alarming growth in population and industrial activities, waste discharges has increased significantly. Therefore, treatment processes are crucial to prevent pollution and effects to the environment. Optimum control system must be equipped in order to ensure the efficiency of the process is at the maximum, and the best controller must be identified for the system related.
My name is Lee Ewan and I'll be talking about the process control. In this research, we will be talking about how the implementation of a pressure controller will be able to reduce the emission of black smoke through the co-firing of biogas. This black smoke consists of different air pollutants such as greenhouse gases or other particulates which is not environmental friendly and we need to avoid it. So, we will use a pressure controller to increase the drum pressure and to reduce the density of the effluent. This process control involves a pressure controller, a pressure transmitter, a pressure sensor, and a valve. The objective of this process control aims to maintain the drum pressure at 1800 kPa by adjusting the inlet flow rate of biogas. The disturbance was found to be the flow rate of biomass that will affect the pressure of the airstream. Since this control system is a closed-loop control system, it works automatically without human interaction, and this is how it works. When the drum pressure drops below the set point, the pressure sensor will sense the difference and transmit a signal to the transmitter. The transmitter will then send a signal to the controller to adjust the opening of the valve until the drum pressure reaches the set point. In order for us to determine which type of controllers to be used, we run a simulation between P, PI, and PID controller and we will compare them in three different aspects, which are the response time, the settling time, and the overshoot value.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Hakim bin Azman and I'll be presenting about simulation results. So for the simulation, we use three controller: P controller, PI controller, and also PID controller. From this controller, the best controller that we choose is P controller, or also known as proportional controller. This is because it has low response time, settling time, and overshoot value. Secondly, it is an economical friendly. And lastly, it is easy to be tuned and adjusted.
Hi, my name is Ajit Paul Singh. So I'll be talking about the challenges that is faced in this control system. So first thing is, due to the increase of demand in the palm oil, there will be increase in production, which then leads to increase in pollutant that is caused by the palm oil mill. Secondly, hazardous contaminant may be stuck in the equipment. This is because the clearance in the pressure control valve is very small, which then leads to increase in pressure, which then leads to leakage in the system. Next, as we know, the control loop system is less stable. So due to the stability, the control system is oscillatory. So moreover, when P controller is used, high offset is produced. So due to high offset, the controller may be exposed to defects because the required pressure is not achieved. Finally, the receiving inlet pressure of the biogas and biomass may be different in real life condition. This is because biogas and biomass tend to have distinct characteristics which may affect the system.
Hello, I am Faris Akmal and I will be presenting about the recommendations for the improvement of the problem stated. Firstly, we can add strainer and separator to ensure the longevity of the equipment involved in the process control. This can be explained as the steam that comes into the pressure reducing valve is hot and dirty, which can damage the equipment in long term. Secondly, we can perform a practice run thrice a year so that we can further determine any problems comes from the process control so that it can be improved during the real run. Next, we can add sensors and transmitters to increase the efficiency of the co-firing process. Last but not least, we need to tune the P controller properly using trial and error method on software such as Aspen HiSys so that the offset can be significantly reduced.
Hi, I am Aifa and I will be concluding this lab project. From this lab project, students can conclude that the control system involved in the palm oil industry is very important in order to practice zero waste management. From this lab project, we can conclude that the best controller to be used in the treatment processes is the proportional controller. However, it needs to be properly tuned to get its maximum efficiency. With a better control system, we can improve the efficiency of the treatment process, hence less pollutant will be discharged to the environment.